the $100 million wake-up call for coaches and course creators who built a business that owns them. You started this for freedom. Somewhere along the way, you built a prison. This video is going to be a bit different. I want to share with you some of the biggest things and mistakes that you are making in your business, and you're not even realizing it, or you're realizing it but not changing anything. And I do not want you to feel like this is an attack on you, because this is actually what happened to me. So I'm trying to just tell you exactly what I did wrong and telling you how to fix it. Okay? So stage one is you started this for freedom, not for a calendar full of calls, not for a content schedule, not for a clipping agency, freedom and money. That was the plan. Then the market got in your head. The original vision was simple. You build something that generates revenue without requiring every hour of your day. Work when you want, live how you want, help people and get paid well for it. That was the dream. Correct? Nobody starts a business to be its most overworked employee, but that is what most coaches and info product owners become. They built revenue, they did not build a system, and without a system, they are the system. The moment it became a job was gradual, not sudden. One thing got added, then another, then another. Each one made sense individually. Together they built a trap, and now the business runs on your presence, your energy, and your time, not on the system. What I mean by all of this is you were never supposed to create a business where you were always chasing clients or chasing customers at the expense of so much time. Now, then you said, okay, but I want to get customers without any time. Okay, now let me just flip the question a little bit. If I told you if you spend 1 hour a day working and you got 500 customers, then suddenly that doesn't look so bad to work 1 hour, right? That's why I'm saying, like, but if you work 24 hours a day, okay, don't say 24, let's say 14 hours a day, and you only got 2 customers or 1 customer or no customers, and then suddenly everything's like, oh my God, okay, I just need to keep working even harder, and this will change. So someone told you need to add, a VSL funnel. You need to add a sales call funnel. You need to go on these calls. You need to have your calendars full. And then you need to hire a sales manager. Then you need to overlook the sales manager. Now you need to pay commissions to him. Pay commissions to your sales team. Now you need this tech, this funnel, this, that, blah, 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 blah. You need to post content, personal brand. You need to clip your content everywhere. Blah, 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 blah. And slowly one thing makes sense individually. Like if someone told you, even though I'm not a content person, but someone told you, you need to start building your personal brand and you need to start posting once a day on Instagram. Okay, makes sense in the whole grand scheme of things. But now it's, okay, now you need to sit down every day. You need to ideate the content. You need to create the content. You need to film. You need to go to this place, rent this car, get this house. And you need to script this content. You need to create an Excel sheet. You need to spend months, not just months, years, just creating content every single day for hours a day just to maybe get customers. That is the trap that a lot of people fall into, and that is a shitty way to live. Okay? Stage 2, the market got in your head. You did not build this trap alone. The coaching and info product market told you to build it. Every ad, every guru, every strategy session pointed you toward the same thing. More of your time in the business. Indoctrination. You see Facebook ads. We will book you 100 calls in 60 days or you don't pay. A full calendar is the sign of a successful coaching business. You need to build a personal brand, post every day, go viral. Get a clipping agency, post everywhere, repurpose everything. You need to be the face of your brand 24/7. This is everyone, all the time. So every piece of advice added more of you to the equation. More calls, more content, more posting, more presence. None of it was building a system. All of it was building dependency on your time and energy. And you know what the worst part is? There are people out there, agencies out there, telling you that these things here, that is the system. And when they install the system, which is super easy to install their systems, by the way, you realize, wait, why am I part of every fucking equation? Why am I in every single thing? Why do I need to keep filming? Why do I need to keep showing up? Why does my personal brand hinge on my revenue? Why do I have to hope and pray for virality all the time? Why do I have to post on 10 different fucking platforms just for you to just clip it up and then post and pray that I get clients? Oh, so annoying. So annoying. And it's so gay. It's so gay, guys. You know? The thing you actually wanted to do became the back burner. Helping people, building your offer, changing lives, that became secondary. The calls, the content, the clipping, those became the main thing. And the main thing stopped being the main thing. It's very sad to see because this is so common. I hope I'm speaking to you and I hope you watch this video in full because this is getting out of hand, in my opinion. And I fell for it. I fell for it. My other clients they fell for it. That's why I came there to fix everything, fix myself, fix my relationships with my people as well. This just costed me so much. You have no idea. Sorry, I'm getting a bit passionate because this is the exact thing I don't want my followers and my subscribers to feel. Right now, stage 3. The lies you tell yourself to keep going. The most dangerous part of this trap is not the work. It is the story you tell yourself about why it is worth it. Tomorrow it'll be different. Tomorrow it will click. Tomorrow I'll go viral and everything will change. Tomorrow the sales calls will go well and I'll close the 50K deal. I just need one more client and then I'll build the system. I'll take a break once I hit 20K a month. This is just temporary. Once it works, I'll automate it. If I just post more consistently, it will finally take off. Does that sound familiar to you? Does that sound familiar to you? Tomorrow never comes when the system is not built. The business keeps demanding your presence, you keep giving it, and the gap between where you are and where you want it to be gets wider, not smaller. The trap is most dangerous when the money is decent. If you were making nothing, you would change. If you were making nothing, you would change. But you are making something enough to justify staying, not enough to feel free. That's the most expensive place to live in business. So this is where some people are making 5K a month, where you could probably be making 10K or 5K a month. And you were thinking, okay, I'm making some sort of money. I just need to do more of this. But doing more of this has not resulted in you scaling. This has resulted in you having more stress. This has resulted in less time for you and your family, less time for your girlfriend or your wife or your kids, less time for me, in my sense, less time for me to go back to Singapore and visit my family and my friends, because all my friends are from childhood. I don't really make new friends that much. And you kind of fall into this trap where, okay, 10K a month, I need to hold on to this. This is something I'm doing right, at least. No. Okay, 10K a month, at least it shows that your offer sells. It doesn't show that your system is working. Okay. Stage 4, what the business should actually look like. The business you wanted when you started is not a fantasy. It is an engineering problem. And the engineers who have solved it, including the clients behind $100 million in results, all built the same thing. The job you built, revenue requires your calendar, content requires your face every day, calls require your time and energy, business stops when you stop, helping people become the back burner, people became the back burner, freedom keeps getting pushed to tomorrow. Now, the business you wanted is revenue runs on cold traffic and the system, which is paid ads. Paid ads replace the content treadmill. Webinar and application replace the calls. Business runs while you sleep. And this webinar, by the way, it's evergreen. It's a recorded, one-time recorded webinar. That's my system. Delivery and impact become the main thing. Freedom is the starting point, not the reward. So the system is not a shortcut, it is the point. You did not start this business to grind harder than a 9 to 5. You started it to build something that works without you needing to be everywhere. That requires a system, not more hustle. Freedom is an architectural decision, not a reward for working hard enough. It does not come after the success, it is designed into the business from the start. The coaches and info product owners who have it built it that way on purpose. You can too. I'm not saying you don't need to work hard in the beginning, but what I'm saying is freedom should always be the goal. That should be the end goal, and every decision you make should be towards this end goal. Okay? If you want to work with me, if you want to buy some of my stuff, I have Offer Engine, my AI. It builds every single part of this system that I'm talking about, your low ticket funnel, your VSL scripts, your funnels, your VSL, your webinar. It builds your emails, your content, your ads, every single thing. Click the link down below and you get it. And if you're watching this video, you can also get my 3-hour Ascension system, which I teach you exactly how my clients made $100 million and the whole system behind it, and how to make everything autopilot and live your life on your own terms. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If not, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.